CBS News Miami.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Najahe Sherman, and welcome to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. Let's take a look at today's top stories. Off the top, a midnight curfew has been ordered for Miami Beach. It's to keep the calm during this busy spring break weekend. The curfew will go into effect each night from 11:59 to 6 a.m. It starts tonight and ends Monday morning. An important note, the curfew does not apply to essential services. It also does not apply to people traveling to work or returning home from work. The curfew will be in effect for the area that you see right there on your screen. This is in addition to the new spring break safety rules this weekend. There will be license plate readers starting today and no sidewalk seating on Ocean Drive. Garages and surface lots south of 42nd Street will be closed to visitors. Parking rates are significantly higher and towing rates are doubled. Entrances to the beach will also be limited. Peter Dench will have much more tonight at 5. A man arrested accused of engaging in sexual acts with a minor. Investigators say 32-year-old Enrique Santamaria started a conversation with a detective. He was posing as a 13-year-old. It all happened near Northwest 92nd Avenue and 25th Street. Santamaria made a full confession. Police are looking for a suspect who set fire to a car wash in Florida City. It happened near Northeast 1st Avenue and South Dixie Highway. Investigators say the man was seen walking in and then running away. They say it caused around $60,000 of damage. If you have any information that can help, call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers at 305-471-TIPS. The crisis in Haiti continues this afternoon. What the state is doing to help Floridians trapped in the country. Stay with us.
Are you tapped out from eating out?
It's been hard for everybody.
There's a reason you're being charged so much.
Tomatoes right now is more expensive than meat. The prices are crazy.
See how restaurants are working to keep your check in check. Monday at 5:30.
Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Welcome back to CBS News Miami's Quickcast. Cindy, such a busy weekend in South Florida, so much to do, and it sounds like weather's going to be all right.
Yeah, I think so, but it's going to be quite warm, so you will have to make sure you hydrate, drink lots of water, and make sure you have a place to get into when it gets too hot out there. We're expecting higher humidity and, of course, record heat. Sunday into Monday, it's going to feel like it's in the 90s all the way through, and our actual temperature will hit 90 degrees coming up on Monday. Tracking a cool front next week, but we're going to have to be patient. It's not going to get here very quickly, so it'll take its time. 81 degrees right now, but you know what? Our high already has reached 83 degrees, and it's warmer over the interior. Temperatures there definitely in the low to mid 80s already, so that heat is starting to build. But with the humidity, it feels like it's 83 right now, feels like 84 degrees, 85 in Homestead. So we're starting to build going into the weekend because our humidity levels are up just a little bit from yesterday, especially along the coastal areas, dry over the interior, and that's what's helping those temperatures rise just a little bit more. Right now, a southeasterly wind at 8, but our wind gusts again today over 20 miles per hour. It's another breezy day along the coastal areas, and because of that, we have a rip current risk that's going to last through this evening. Now, this is a big deal. There are a lot of folks here from out of state not sure what to look for when it comes to rip currents. So we've got this going on from Hallandale, Miami Beach, Key Biscayne, South Beach, all of these areas along the coast. You got to be very careful if you see something that looks like the water is not flowing in toward the beach, but instead out toward the ocean. That indicates a rip current, so you want to stay away from that. Winds are going to start shifting tomorrow. Instead of southeasterly, a little bit more southerly. That'll be the case on Saturday. Sunday again, and look at this, by Monday we'll switch to a southwesterly flow. That's because that frontal system will be getting a little bit closer out ahead of it, and that's also why our temperatures will be shooting up to 90 degrees. But then behind it, winds flip to a northerly direction, and that's the stuff that we just love. So hot and humid this entire weekend. That front gets in here very slowly. There will be some moisture with it, so a few showers, maybe an isolated storm. That'll be by Monday night. By Tuesday, you won't even remember the heat anymore, because look at the difference we're going to see. After this, after record highs on Sunday and Monday, wow, all the way down to 79 degrees for a high on Tuesday. Overnight lows will drop into the lower 60s. This is going to be refreshing. Also, the humidity, that drops way down with this dry air, so we'll just have to endure a few days through the weekend. So here's your forecast. High tomorrow, 87 degrees. St. Patrick's Day, 88. Oh, Monday, 90 degrees, and then next week, beautiful stuff. That's going to be some good beach weather. Lots of sunshine, but a chance for rain as we get into the middle part.
Cindy, thank you. Now to the crisis in Haiti. The Florida Division of Emergency Management launched a portal. It's to collect information from Floridians and other Americans who may be trapped in Haiti. You can fill out the questionnaire at theFloridaDisaster.org/Haiti. The curfew in the country's western region has been extended until Sunday. All protests on public roads are also banned. The unrest has caused tens of thousands of Haitians to flee their homes. The Biden administration is discussing ways to respond to a potential mass exodus, including expanding capacity at Guantanamo Bay Migrant Center, separate from where the terror suspects are held. Florida Fish and Wildlife says officers intercepted a boat with multiple Haitian migrants inside. It happened near Vero Beach on February 29th. Officials say guns, drugs, and night vision equipment were also found on that boat. The migrants were handed over to the U.S. Coast Guard. CBS News Miami's Tanya Francois gives us a closer look at the turmoil. Her story is coming up tonight. And now to the 2024 presidential election. Polling suggests Miami-Dade voters increasingly lean right politically. Last night, CBS News Miami brought together voices in the Latino community to debate why and what that means for November's presidential election. In partnership with the Miami Herald, WLRN, Univision 23, and Florida International University, our Elliot Rodriguez moderated the discussion on FIU's campus. Take a listen.
That's something that really surprised me. There are a lot of concerns within the Hispanic community. As we all know, it's a very diverse community. You can't pick one group and say it speaks for everybody, but there are some common threads.
Your specific political narrative and the things that you inherit from your background do play a lot into your political philosophy, when you are a Latino voter. So that's why I'm so glad to see it, being acknowledged on a platform like this.
It's a discussion many tell us they plan to continue having, and you can watch the entire town hall on our website, cbsmiami.com. Just click on the video section. At least 3 people are dead after severe weather swept across multiple states. That includes Ohio and Indiana. CBS News Miami's Bradley Blackburn reports from New York.
The view from above shows the devastation in Ohio after a severe weather system spawned powerful tornadoes in the state.
Heard it coming, like they say. It sounded like freight trains, several of them.
Oh no. This person captured the moment a twister formed in Auglaize County. The vibrant Indian Lake area in Ohio's Logan County was especially hard hit. A tornado there set off a mass casualty event.
This is going to take quite a while for things to recover and to help the people in need.
Friday morning, downed trees and power lines, gas leaks and fires were hampering efforts to determine if anyone is trapped under the rubble.
The devastation was such that we have to get heavy equipment into these areas to be able to move this material.
Multiple storms caused destruction in Indiana as well. The severe weather outbreak flattened homes and caused extensive damage in Randolph and Delaware counties.
We're a little early for tornado season. We're thinking April, usually it's April, May, June is the brunt of it. But here we are.
One Indiana family managed to survive a direct hit.
I knew it was coming this way, so we just ran to the middle of the house into the utility room, and about 30 seconds later it hit and you see the damage.
As residents pick up the pieces, emergency officials have fanned out for a more complete look at all the communities impacted. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News.
Residents in one South Florida city are heading to the polls. It's to vote for a new mayor. CBS News Miami's Ted Scouten has the report.
Pembroke Pines is voting for a new mayor. The current one is retiring after his 5th term. Frank Ortis has been mayor since 2004. Before that, he served on the commission.
He's been here 28 years, 8 years as a city commissioner and 20 years as the elected mayor.
It will be a change for residents. They're telling us what's most important to them. We'll have that all new at 6. In Pembroke Pines, Ted Scouten, CBS News Miami.
Happening tonight, the huge Mega Millions jackpot will once again be up for grabs. It has grown to an estimated $792 million with a $381 million cash option. If there's a winner, it will be the 6th largest Mega Millions prize ever awarded, and we will bring you that drawing live tonight right before CBS News Miami at 11. Weekend almost here, and that means it's time to pick out a hot spot to eat. Here is CBS News Miami's Lisa Petrillo with something that you might really enjoy.
We are here at Esplanade in Aventura, and I have Eric Dinnerberg here, COO of the project. Huge project. How many restaurants? What's going on here?
So 216,000 square feet, 4 restaurants open today. We got 2 more full-service restaurants coming down the pike. We got a whole array of offerings here.
What does this mean to the Aventura community, building something like this, 200,000 square feet of restaurants and space?
We really wanted this to reflect the diversity of the community. So Esplanade at Aventura will bring cuisines from Peruvian like Harana, Argentinian and Mediterranean like Amalfi Lama, Continental and Asian like Joey, Italian and bowling like Pinstripes, Italian like North Italia. We really wanted to cover the bases of the diversity of this community.
All right, thank you so much. Much more coming up on CBS News at 5:30 with Taste of Town. We're going to try some of those restaurants. I'll see you then. I'm Lisa Petrillo.
That's the CBS News Miami Quickcast. I'm Najahe Sherman. Stay tuned for more news right here on CBS News Miami, and have a fantastic Friday.